Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called Best You'll Never Walk Alone Ever. I have no idea what this actually is talking about. I'm excited to find out. Let's check it out and comment, like and subscribe.
Liverpool, their football club steeped
okay, it's a football thing. Okay, good to know.
in history of spine-tingling glory and a truly heartbreaking tragedy. But
What
when you
happened?
are part of Liverpool Football Club, you'll never walk alone.
Oh, I like that. You'll never walk alone. Oh my god, everyone's singing. Is that an actual song that existed? Is he crying? Oh my god. It's a nice ballad. The stadium is packed. Oh my god. This is so like exciting. Everyone just like singing this. It looks like a concert. I think I would be crying. I don't know, this was making me very emotional. I think I would be crying in that stadium. And who's that guy? What's up with the flag? There's like a figure. Who's that guy? Oh my god! Oh, what cologne? Oh my god. They are so, I can say, very emotional. Yeah, what's up with the players? I will be crying. Like, I can't focus on this. I have to focus on the game. Oh my god, yes, now everyone loses it. He's here like, oh my god, serious.
Unbelievable moment for football in Australia.
Oh, it was in Australia. Okay, it wasn't even in England. Okay, that makes it like even crazier to me. Like all those people obviously traveled to support their team, and they were like, yes, but I'm like, it's crazy to think that I was thinking, well, they're playing in the at home, right? Because there's like so many people that I was thinking, well, I'm gonna assume the stadium, like they're playing obviously in England, and they're probably in the stadium of like, I know that each team has their own sort of like stadium, so I was thinking, oh, it's clearly like the Liverpool sort of like stadium. That's why there's like so many people, and that's why everyone knows the song, and obviously like the whole stadium is like singing and chanting. But the fact that they were in Australia, okay, that's crazier. That it's like, okay, so all those people traveled over there, all those like the Liverpoolian, right? Liverpoolian fans traveled to Australia to support their team, and they were probably, I don't know who they were playing against, but they were like, well, you know, good luck to them, because it was like they were being surrounded by a bunch of like British people, and Liverpoolians are very into this. So I'd be a little scared, because it's like they traveled to Australia, so it's like they are, you know, the fans are fanning. So it is like, again, it would be a little bit like, oh my god, this is crazy. I have no idea like who that guy is. Like they had like a giant flag with a face with a guy. I do not know who that guy is. It was he a player or something? I don't know. I have no idea. And what was he like from Liverpool? I don't know. No, maybe it was like the first game where like I'm guessing he died, right? So this person died, and this was probably like I don't know the first game in which or one of the first like few games in which this like important figure for the team passed away. So they were sort of like trying to also honor this person. Maybe I don't know. I'm just thinking about this because I don't know that it's wild to me. That's like, why do they have like a flag with someone's like face on it? Like I don't know who that guy is. Maybe that's really what I don't know what it is. But I think like it's like it is kind of crazy that the song again is like it's a nice song, I have to say. Like while out of context, like if I listen to this song this in the wild without having the context of oh this is like the stadium a football thing, like I would just listen to this song and I'd be like, oh well, this is a beautiful song. I think like it's a really nice message. Like again, you'll never walk alone. I think it's probably more romantic than anything. Again, I was like but I had to look at the lyrics a second time. But I think it's like, and it was like a very nice ballad and stuff. And that's why I was thinking, I would guess like this is a song because it sounds quite romantic. So I would think like it's just a song that someone sung and wrote for just, for the universe and for life. But they sort of like, oh no, we actually took this on. But if I were listening to this song, this ballad, I think it wouldn't be it would be extremely appropriate. It would be inappropriate to actually, I don't know, like I can picture myself because it's like a really nice old-timey ballad. If I'm like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like what kind of place would I hear this. Not in a club, obviously, but I think maybe again like a nice restaurant, like I don't know. And I think I'm just like imagining something very old-timey. Like at one of those like old-timey restaurants where people like, would go out dancing or like at a dance and this song would play and you're like slow dancing and with someone. I think like yes, that was a perfect occasion to actually listen to this song. So it's wild that it's like, well no, this song is actually famous because it's like, I don't know how to call it. Do they call it the national anthem of the Liverpool team, or it's just a chant? I do not know how they refer to the song as in like it's our song. But I love that they took something that's quite romantic in nature, like You'll Never Walk Alone, which I think it can be, again, maybe it's not even that romantic. It's more about like, not even sentimental. It's just like it's a loving thing. Like, right, I'm telling you, you'll never have to walk alone because I'm going to be right next to you. So it is, again, it's usually romantic. It doesn't necessarily mean something romantic. It can be something about being supportive and just, again, it's, either way you end up at the same thing. It's just loving. It's a loving song. And I love that they just sort of like took this song to, no, it's sports. Because it's like, no, it's sports. And it can be, again, it can be crazy, I think, if you're not really that familiar with the whole like fan concept of I am a fan of this particular sport or this particular team. But it can really it can be quite intense, right? Like I know it for some people, it's like a really intense thing of like, I really do feel like I'm playing, it really does affect me. Like again with the guy, like you would think he was actually like, I have to go out on the field and I have to like really be focused. Like, are you playing? It's like, no, you're not playing. You're just a spectator and you're the audience. But I know that it can feel like, seriously, my heartbeat is like going a million, like my heart is going like a million times per hour when I'm like actually watching this guy's play, because you would feel like my heart doesn't comprehend, like my heart as in like, not my heart, no, I mean like my actual organ and my adrenaline spikes, like my body and my brain do not understand that I'm not actually playing the game. They do not understand that I'm seeing this, because again, it's all in your mind, it's all in your brain. So again, your body feels like you're running there, you're on the field. It's like I'm very anxious, I'm stressed, my heart's pounding, and my adrenaline spiking up, and it's just like, no, it's just a mental thing because I care so much about this that is like, oh my god, please, body, you need to calm down. I'm not there. But obviously the brain doesn't understand that. It's like, no, they do not understand. You would think like you're actually there. So again, I get it that sometimes you're like so into something that is like, and it's like, no, I'm in the audience. But again, it's a nice thing, and I think like brings us, I don't know, it's a nice thing that humans have. Like it's a way to connect as well. So I really do like, when it comes to like the song, at the song itself of like You'll Never Walk Alone, that again is like a very loving thing in nature of like, yes, it's about loving and just again being supportive and being very loving about something. And they sort of like translated that towards a team, because I think a team can mean that. And I know it can sound crazy out of context, but I really do think, especially if you've been a fan of something and of something like this, you know, is that you're a fan of this sport and you're a fan of this particular team, you're probably been a fan since you were a child. Probably it's a family thing, like probably your parents were fans and now you're a fan, and it's something that you sort of like grew up with this, and again you've been there, technically they've been there your whole life. It's like by the time you're an adult, it's like I've been a fan since for like, I don't know, 25 years, 30 years. Like I've been a fan since always, and they have company to in so many like life stages and so many different things, because I think you can translate this to, oh, I remember like in the tournament, like in the, I don't know, 10 years ago, like this tournament, like they lost or they won or whatever. Like there was this game and this was happening in my life and they were there for me. Like I think you feel as in like you sort of like grow up with them at the same time, which again, grow up maybe is not the right term, because obviously it's a team. Like they're not growing up, like you're the one growing up and you're the one getting older, but they're sort of like are there for you, like as you go through life and you go through like experiences and stuff. You're just sort of like, again, you can think back and be like, wow, 10 years ago, like I was doing this and that and they were there, and you know, now I'm here and my life looks totally different. But you know what's still there, the constant is, you know, it's my team, because I've been there for supporting them, and I was gonna, you know, I've been there, I've been here, and I will be there. You know, in 20 years from now, my life is probably gonna look even more different. It's gonna look completely like, wow, I could never have imagined. But the constant thing is that I'm always gonna be a fan of this, and I'm always gonna follow my team, and I'm always gonna go to the games, either go to the games or even just watching them. Like sometimes, you know, obviously not everyone can go to the games, but even if you're just like watching this on TV, like again, you will remember like, oh, I remember when I was watching this, I wasn't there, you know, physically, but I was remembering, you know, when I was, you know, when you know, in this particular game when I was, I don't know, 10 years old, and I was like watching this. So I really do like it, because again, it's like, it's really, they sort of like grow up with you. And again, technically they don't grow up with you, but they are the one constant in your life. Like that's what a sports team can be. Like they are there for you. And again, it can be a form of refuge as well. Like if your life is not maybe going like that amazing, like you would feel, again, you're never going to walk alone. It's like you feel a little bit alone sometimes, but it's like, yeah, well, but the team and the sport are always going to be there for you. So it's like, yes, it's a really nice message, and I love it. And I'm super curious now when I listen to the song to actually take a look at the lyrics and see how actually, like, again, and what are the lyrics saying. And again, we'd love to know how it came across as like this song, now it's going to be our anthem, chant. I do not know how they call it, but it's really intriguing to me, like how that came about, because again, seeing songs in the wild and being how they relate to the sport is like crazy. But I mean, it makes all the sense in the world, but like it's a little bit galaxy braid of like, wow, you know what, this actually fits perfect for our situation. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.